Hello! Today we're looking at BUSBUD, which has been involved in passenger transportation since 2011 and, as stated on its official website, tries to do everything to make travel easier. Let's find out exactly what BUSBUD does, how much the tickets sold by the company cost, and how honest this operator is. Is BUSBUD not cheating its website visitors, and are there a lot of satisfied customers who have already used the services? Watch out so you don't miss out on the most important things.
For those who like to travel but are afraid to fly by airplane, there is a great alternative: travel by coach. It's much more interesting due to the fact that all the scenery can be viewed in close proximity as opposed to flying in the sky. The site BUSBUD.com is available in different languages. The developers of BUSBUD.com state that they can use a quick search with cross-platform applications in the local language and in local currency. Today, BUSBUD's partner base includes 3,900 bus companies connecting more than 21,000 cities in more than 80 countries. You can choose from 2.3 million available routes. The main road destination on which the company focuses are in North and South America, as well as Europe.
As you might expect, there are a lot of reviews about the company online. There are both complaints and, on the contrary, positive comments. Most of the complaints are not about BUSBUD, but about the carriers, dirty buses, and inadequate drivers. Of course, BUSBUD cannot control every driver, so the company has only to choose their partners more carefully. People write that they are very satisfied with the BUSBUD.com site, the handy filters, and the multitude of transportation options at reasonable prices.
For example, a user on Trustpilot.com nicknamed Mamta Gupta wasn't happy with the service. "I'm never going to use this site and I'm not going to advise anyone to make any reservations. I recently booked bus ticket that needed to be cancelled for personal reason. I paid an additional amount for 100% return when I cancelled. Now the following points should be noted. There is no cancellation option on this website. When I filled my complaint, I received a response to fill out a refund from where my reservation reference number did not work. Why are they asking to prove the cancellation? It is entirely the customer's choice to travel or cancel the trip, as they can ask for documentation to provide the reason for the cancellation. They ask me to provide proof of my reservation to verify the correct procedure. They can't get the same from their website. I am very disappointed with the BUSBUD service." And here's a user nicknamed Emily Noblet writing: "The bus came right on schedule and always left each stop right on schedule. The clean, new bus was comfortable to ride. I had outlets that allowed me to some work ladders. The driver was very kind and polite. I was a quiet ride and we arrived at each stop exactly as it says on the website. I haven't ridden the bus in 2 decades, but I definitely recommend it. The price was fantastic. I would pay that much for a ride with a stranger in a car and I wouldn't be as comfortable."
To successfully register and make the most of BUSBUD.com services, look for the Sign In button in the upper right corner of the homepage. We offer 2 ways to create an account. You can do it by allowing access to the Facebook page or via email. Choosing the second method, enter your first name, last name, email address, and come up with a complex password which will consist of Latin uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and some punctuation marks. By creating a difficult password on any resource, you significantly increase the security of your personal data. Here you can also subscribe to the monthly newsletter from BUSBUD to keep up to date with new promotions and special offers from the company. You can do this by ticking the appropriate box. Having entered the necessary data, press Sign Up. An email will come with a link to confirm it.
The personal cabinet looks pretty simple and without any frills. tabs on the left to view information about booked tickets, personal data which can be edited if necessary, a column for changing an email address and password, a tab for entering the data of additional passengers, that means hitchhikers. Their data as well as your own can be specified at once in order not to do it each time you buy new tickets. Also in the personal cabinet, you can find links to the regulatory documentation of the company, more detailed data on the coverage areas, all the bus routes, stop stations, cities, countries, and transport companies. From the same box, you can connect technical support and explore the ticket refund policy.
BUSBUD.com states that the BUSBUD mobile app is world's only bus booking app, offering more than 1 million departures each week across 4 continents.
Browse a variety of bus tickets options for your desired route. Use your current location to view nearby cities and popular roads as well as directions to the nearest bus stop. Save your travel information for a faster and more convenient booking on your next trip. The app, like the website, is not available in Russian, so it will not be convenient for those without a language barrier. On the other hand, everything is understandable on an intuitive level, except for some points which you can figure out within 1 hour.
To buy the right ticket, first choose the type of trip you want. It can be a one-way trip or a return trip. Select the departure and arrival city, enter the date of departure and the number of passengers.
When booking a ticket, you need to select one of the suggested options. To make your search easier, use filters or sorting. You can use sorting by price, by the fastest routes, and by the earliest and latest flights. Additionally, you can use filters for departure or arrival time and the availability of stop along the way. Once you've selected the right ticket, you can view the trip details and see details about the bus as well as the main provisions or requirements of the transportation company for that flight. To do this, click on Details, move on the registration on the ticket by clicking on Visit. Clicking on this button takes us to the carrier's website.
Find the cheapest deals on BUSBUD.com by using several tools, namely Cheapest button. This is one type of sorting. The Price Range filter. Price range. Useful if, when choosing a ticket, we're focused not only on cheapness, but also on the quality of the trip. There is a separate document for ticket return. It states that BUSBUD will refund the full price for the paid ticket if there are technical problems beyond the buyer's control.
Technical problems include the following. The bus ticket was not delivered electronically to the passenger in time for the bus ride. The bus ticket delivered electronically to the passenger contains incorrect information. The amount debited from the passenger's bank card does not match the final price of the ticket purchased on the website at the time of booking. Each of the following conditions must be met in order to file a valid claim on a technical issue and receive a refund. The card with which the purchase was made must match the card for the refund and be in the name of the refund claimant. The passenger must bring the problem to the attention of technical support by writing a letter to support@busbud.com. It should be done as soon as the problem is detected and provide information about the bus ticket and the circumstances of the technical problem. The claim must be submitted no later than 24 hours after the date and time of departure. In case of returning the ticket of your own will, you have to contact directly the customer support service or the carrier itself. And clarity from the manager is a possibility to return the ticket and changing it.
An additional feature of BUSBUD.com is the availability of useful information for travelers on the site. It gives advice on what to take with you on trips and what to avoid. There are the most popular bus routes and interesting facts about BUSBUD. There is a link to travel ideas where a professional guide gives an e-tour of different cities in the form of a blog. You can ask questions and comment on what you read in the form of reviews at the bottom of the page.
The site has a link for members of the press to leave requests for more information about the company, as well as to request an interview with Luis Philip Mauricio, the CEO. This blog also contains archived BUSBUD press releases. In the $Bus Club section, it is possible to find intercity rides for as little as $1. You can subscribe to this blog and get tweets about the cheapest tickets.
Once you pay for your ticket online, you'll receive it electronically to your email. Here it is important to remember that for some transportation, it is enough to show the ticket on your smartphone screen, and for others, printing it out is a requirement. So it is better to have a ticket on paper so as not to risk it. Some transportation companies allow you to make a free reservation on the website and buy a ticket directly on the bus. Then you must have a printed version. The BUSBUD service doesn't accept any payments from passengers and is only an operator working according to the referral system. This means that when you buy a ticket, you don't transfer money to the aggregator's account.
Payment for tickets takes place on the website of transportation companies. Almost all have the same principle. You can use bank, credit or debit cards, some electronic payment systems and ATMs. All passenger data is transmitted directly from BUSBUD to the bus companies. You enter your bank card details, press the payment button and you receive your ticket by email.
BUSBUD offers to join their friendly team and become a partner. If you have your own bus fleet, connect to the BUSBUD system and fill the empty seats on your buses with new passengers from all over the world. BUSBUD partner commission is 6% of the order price. Partners can offer bus tickets to an international audience. The advantage of the service is that, regardless of the route and country of the visitor, everyone can book a ticket in the international language, in their own currency, and pay by their preferred method.
Connect it to the API to add bus ticket booking to your own travel search engine. Get referral commissions for this. As for the privacy policy, it clearly states that information BUSBUD.com collects about its visitors. BUSBUD collects personal information about you when you register to become a user of this site, as well as when you otherwise submit such information online or via email. For example, without limitation to maintain your account, BB collects and stores your name, addresses, email addresses, and telephone numbers in a database. In addition to personal information, it automatically collects IP addresses and browse software. This is done to improve the site for the benefit of visitors by finding out their capabilities and needs. The transfer of personal information obtained from you can only be made to third parties involved in the commercial transaction between the customer and the contractor. Also, it can be provided to law enforcement authorities after receiving an official writing request.
The BUSBUD team envisions a world where everyone can satisfy their need to travel. A world where you can easily visit family and friends, access education and economic opportunities, and explore the natural environment almost anywhere in this world. Thanks for watching this video. Check out the channel for more videos.